All right. It's up. It's up. It's up. It is what it is. We about to get this popping. You know what? Let me put this one on over here because I believe this one got the lyrics. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. Let's get the joint that got the lyrics in it, I believe. Hold on. Hold on. I see y'all. Shout out to checks and balances on my Twitter. Y'all are going crazy. Y'all are like, yo, cut the stream on. We know what's going on right now. We know what's going on right now. We know what's going on right now. So the boy responded, huh? The boy is ready to play, huh? The boy fighting back, they're saying? Is that what's going on? Come on in. I want to give a quick shout out to my nigga, man. My man Hitman Holla. What's up with you, boy? I was upstairs just now watching the Tom Brady roast. I'm waiting for the Chrome 23 main event to start. I'm watching the Tom Brady roast. Hilarious, hosted by Kevin Hart. We'll get into that another time. Hitman calls me. Hitman's got his own angles and his own beliefs about what's going on. We've been having conversations about it. Holla says, I would never lie to you, A. It's up. He just dropped. Go listen. He knows that that call was 30 seconds ago. That's my cosign. I'm listening to this fresh, first time here with y'all. Haven't heard shit. Okay. That call was 30 fucking seconds ago. As I was cutting the stream on and cutting the lights on and all that, I'm looking at my Twitter and I see y'all ARP cut. Yep, it's up. So genuine first time reaction. Haven't heard nothing yet. Once again, we are chronicling and following this thing, the biggest rap battle in rap history. Okay. I'm fucking nervous a little bit to play this shit. We're gonna have to play it more than once. Okay. Y'all ready? Are y'all ready? I see y'all. Y'all ready? All right. Let's do it. I'm a little nervous, man. I listen closely. I'm gonna listen closely. Let me know if I'm playing something different.
All right. The Pulitzer Prize winner is definitely spiraling. I got your fucking lines tapped. I swear that I'm dialed in. First I was a rat, so where's the proof of the trial then? Where's the paperwork of the cabinet is filed in? 1090 Jake would've took all the walls down. The streets would've had me hiding out in a small town.
Don't play this one. Is that different than the one that's on this page? Is that different? Is it different? Everybody's putting the rank of the song. Is it different than what's on this page? Because I could go back to this page. I thought this was going to be the one with the lyrics. Is it the same shit or not? No, it's the same. You good? No, it's the same. I see everybody. All right, bet. All right, let's go. Fuck it. We don't need to switch them. Let's go.
Pulitzer Prize winner is definitely spiraling. I got your fucking lines tapped. I swear that I'm dialed in. First I was a rat, so where's the proof of the trial then? Where's the paperwork of the cabinet is filed in? 1090 Jake would've took all the walls down. The streets would've had me hiding out in a small town. My Montreal connect stand up, not far down.
Ooh. Sometimes it's simple, but it's so effective. That's true. That's true. If Drake was a rat, yeah, we would have known. Yeah, I like that. 1090 Jake would have took all the walls down. I like
Now, the ones that you get in your stories from, they are clowns. I am a war general, seasoned in preparation. My jacket is covered in medals, honor and decoration. You waited for this moment, overcome with the desperation. We plotted for a week and then we fed you the information. A daughter that's 11 years old, I bet he takes it. We thought about giving a fake name or a destination, but you so thirsty, you not concerned with investigation. Instead, you in that Venice studio, it's a celebration. You gotta learn to fact check things and be less impatient. Your fans are rejoicing, thinking this is my expiration. Even the picture you use, the jokes and the medication, the Maybach glove and the drug he uses for less inflation. Master manipulator, you bid on a speculation. You dumb and reactive, nigga, I'm petty with dedication. What about the bones we dug up in that excavation? And why isn't Whitney denying all of the allegations? Why is she following Dave free and not Mr. Morale? You haven't seen the kids in 6 months, the distance is wild. Dave leaving heart emojis underneath pics of the child. Speaking of anything with a child, let's get to that now. This Epstein angle was the shit I expected. TikTok videos you collected and dissected. Instead of being on some disdirect shit, you rather fucking grab your pen and misdirect shit. My mom came over today and I was like, mother, wait a second. That's that one record where you say you got molested. Oh, fuck me, I just made the whole connection. This about to get so depressing. This is trauma from your own confessions. This when your father leave you home alone with no protection, so neglected. That's why these pedophile raps and shit you so obsessed with, it's so excessive. They're acting like it's so aggressive, but you just never known affection. I don't wanna dish you anymore, this really got me second guessing. Touch My Body by Mariah Carey play, you probably start reflecting. I never been with no one underage, but now I understand why this the angle that you really mess with. Just for clarity, I feel disgusted. I'm too respected. If I was fucking young girls, I promise I'd have been arrested. I'm way too famous for the shit you just suggested, but that's not the lesson. Clearly there's a deeper message. Deep cuts that never healed and now they got infected. Like if Dave really fucked your girl and got her pregnant. Talk about breeding resentment. Not sure how to ease the sentiment, the shit's too intimate. I'm praying you recover from both incidents, but you a piece of shit, so this shit really no coincidence. Drake is not a name that you gon' see on no sex offender list. Easy does it. You mentioned an A minor, but niggas gotta be sharp and tell the fans who was it. You thought you left D flat, D major. I'll slit your throat with the razor and do Rick Ross hair like that one flight from Malaysia. I'm your baby mama screensaver. Only fucking with Whitney's, not Millie Bobby Brown's. I never look twice at no teenager. I'm a fucking hit maker, dog, not a peacemaker. Yeah, bullets that I'm stuffing in each chamber. Your ass in extreme danger. Stop buying views and buy comments. You may as well keep the paper. Shit you about to need for later. I give a fuck about your streaming data. You could drop 100 more records. I'll see you later. Yeah, maybe when you meet your maker. I don't want to fight with a woman beater. It feeds your nature. If you still bumping R. Kelly, you could thank the savior. Said if they deleted his music, then your music is going to a hypocrite. I don't understand why these people praise you. Sounding like you sent him commissary when he needs some paper. Album dropping soon, no wonder you turn a clout chaser instead of doing hard labor. Nigga, I see you when I see you like Fantasia. Whitney, you can hit me if you need a favor. And when I say I hit your back, it's a lot safer. I promise. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, this shit was some good exercise. Like, it's good to get out, get the pen working. You would be a worthy competitor if I was really a predator and you weren't fucking lying to every blogger and editor, but it is what it is. You definitely got this shit burnt the fuck out though. Like, you got 10 more records to drop. The one before the last one, we finessed you into telling a story that doesn't even exist. And then you go and drop the West Coast one to try and cover that up. I would like that one. That would be some shit I could dance to if you wasn't tripling down on some whole other bullshit. But, you know, at least your fans are getting some raps out of you. I'm happy I can motivate you, bring you back to the game, like, you know. But just let me know when we're getting to the facts. Everything in my shit is facts. I'm waiting on you to return the favor, like.
We're gonna play it again. We're gonna play it at least 2 more times, minimum. Initial thoughts. Let me start from the top. Is it me? Or is that like his graceful bow out? Is it me? Chat? Is it like, let me defend these accusations real quick and then bow out? You know, saying things like, I got to exercise my pen and I'll see you later. And is that a let me go to the chat. It no, let me hold on. From the top. The allegations about him telling, obviously he wanted to address. I thought it was real. I like that. I like that. Like the angle of nigga, if I was telling, if there's some paperwork on me, then 1090 Jake would have had, like, 1090 Jake would have put up a video that would have did 50 million views because I'm Drake by now. Cut it out. So I assume that what we're talking about is when he said it himself in one of his bars from one of his tracks that he dropped it. Yeah, niggas slimed me for my AP. The story supposedly of like some late night walking back to his truck or something like that with a young lady. Niggas ran up on him or whatever, got his watch. Anybody can be robbed. Anybody can have the drop be put on them. Anybody. You know what I'm saying? That doesn't make you a sucker. It doesn't make you corny. You know what I'm saying? You're a victim of a crime. You're a victim of a robbery, right? But the story online or the news report or the police report or whatever that we see, right? And I'm not saying that I know all the facts, details of it, is that shortly after the alleged burglars or robbers were apprehended by police. Now, after that, the saying, depending on what you believe and what you don't, is that Drake had to identify those guys or initially wrote a statement on those guys saying that those are the people that robbed me, whatever, and then later on retracted it. Or maybe it never happened in the first place. Maybe that's all made up and fabricated in the first place. Statement or not, right? That's where all that stuff is coming from. But I fuck with Drake just dispelling, like, if I ever told of there's paperwork on me, because technically we're not ever supposed to call somebody a rat or a snitch without paperwork. Nigga, if that shit was on my name and on my jacket, 1090 Jake would have been doing 50 fucking million views with it. Cut it the fuck out. That's a good angle. That's a win. That's a point for Drake. We're gonna keep it fair over here. I have Kendrick winning. You've been watching my videos up until this point, but we're still gonna be fair. Let's move to the next significant shit that he did. Super significant. Super significant. So forget the rumblings that was coming out of his camp. And you've even seen me kind of dancing around it a little bit in recent streams, but now he's saying it himself. He's saying it himself that the shit that Kendrick came out with was bait and that it's 100% fake. That's the stance that he's taking. 100% no 11-year-old daughter and the pedo stuff. I don't know how much we're gonna play it again. I don't know how much he found a way in as an angle to dispel the pedophile stuff, right? But he's saying that the picture and all that was bait. And but while he was talking or rapping, he said we put it out that you took it, but he hurt Drake with the angles and with the songs that he put out. Meet the Grams hurts. It hurt bad. So if Drake really did try to bait out a mole or put bait out for Kendrick to run off out of thirst for dirt on Drake, that's what he's saying and that's what he's alluding to, right? If that's what happened, you know what I'm saying? I don't think that would have went Drake's way. So wait, I put out this false information, have you drop a fucking bomb, and then I gotta spend a song or phone calls and media and all these millions of tweets and videos now fending off the accusations and the narratives that I don't have a kid, I'm not a pedophile, and I'm not this and I'm not that. So if it was true that Drake really did put this out as bait for some fake information to see if Kendrick would run with it, it didn't turn out the way he wanted it to turn out. Because now you got to fight this shit. You know what I'm saying? I'm not trying to fucking give you rounds for free that I'm going to have to climb out of. So if that was a tactic, it was a poor tactic based on the results. Well, let's take his word for it, because once he says it himself, I can understand rumblings could come out of his arena. People, he's talking to media, talking to bloggers, having phone calls with people, whatever. So the rumblings get out. But now him to say it himself, that you have to stand on that now. So if we start to take it at face value of him saying that, okay, because there's really no 100% proof from Kendrick's side. You know what I'm saying? When it comes to the 11-year-old and right. So, all right, let's be fair. Let's move it off the table. He's taking that stance. It's fake information, fake bait, all this. Cool. Once you get like past that portion where he's addressing the accusations, because he spends, to me, the first half of the song on defense, just defending himself. Once you get past that, it goes just wavering, I guess, for a little bit. And then he has to talk at the end, not even in the rap side of it. And his talking really felt like a bowing out. Like, I'm good on this. I thought Meet the Grams was the headshot. Now, I came back after that and I want to leave room to be fair to say that if something is proven or disproven, but I also did a stream saying in battle rap, not everything can be proven or disproven. So how do you judge? You judge based on the impact, period. What's sticking and what's not. Niggas just throwing spaghetti at the wall. Is it going to stick or is it not? When I look outside, I see certain shit sticking. And I think Drake thinks that is, let's say Drake is being 1000% honest and Kendrick is putting fake shit out on him. I think Drake still sees, and he could possibly, he sounds damn near frustrated at the end of this song. Like, what? I don't got no fucking 11-year-old daughter. What? I ain't no fucking pedophile. I ain't never been with no young girl. I ain't never touched no fucking little kid and no shit like that. I can't believe y'all niggas. I can't believe y'all bloggers. I can't believe y'all media. I can't believe y'all fans. I can't believe y'all regions are supporting this shit. He's seeing the spaghetti stick to the wall. And he might be frustrated and disgusted talking about, I'm not saying nothing else till facts come out. That's not how rap battles go. It ain't about like I'm only rapping against facts. We would love that as fans. As battlers, I'm sure that they would love that too. That would mean that only the authentic and the 100% of 100% truth tellers could stand in there and actually catch a fucking W. I done stood in front of hundreds of fucking battles, watch niggas lie, and still watch them same niggas win. And I'm not even in a position to call either one of these niggas a liar. But we said several streams ago, then how do you judge it? How do you judge it? The impact. What's sticking and what's not? How do you craft your rollout, your chessboard moves, your angles, your songs, your beat selection, your artwork, all of this, your follow-up, your timing, your tactical moves? How do you do all of this to just create favor on your side of the fucking gate? And we could look outside the window and see who's winning, who's creating the favor. Kendrick. Even if the angles aren't being proven yet, or never could be proven, or even if they're 100% false. There's one person that's bleeding more than the other, and it just happens to, I'm just being real. I'm just being honest. Drake is bleeding more than Kendrick right now. How many fucking streams do I continue to say I'm a bigger Drake fan musically than Kendrick? But I'm going to always be honest. I see Kendrick winning, and to feel this vibe from Drake, this was a dope track. But as I get past the defense and get into the second half of the song, I'm like, okay, what we doing now? And it gets to the end, and it's like, it really sounds like the Graceful Bow Wow. And maybe I shouldn't be shocked, because I said on my Meet the Grams, when I played that genuine live first reaction, first listen, I said, it's over. I thought that was the end of it. And Drake sounds frustrated. Drake could genuinely be saying all that shit is fucking fake, but at the same time be mad that it's still sticking the way that it is. Like, how the fuck can y'all really put this on my jacket? That's gotta be fucking pissing him off if he's really living in his truth of what he's saying. That's gotta be, that's what sounds like what's burning him right now then. If Drake is being 1000% honest and all these accusations are fake, and he's taking that type of exit, which is the vibe of the end of the song, and then it's just pure frustration. And then it would be frustration based on how Kendrick battled. true or not. This is why this is why when we did the previous stream, I broke down the story of me explaining why Math Hoffa lost to Big K. I said I had this same argument with Math on the phone. He said, but that third round wasn't true. How could he win the battle? I said, Math, it don't gotta be true to win. This is battle rap. Now, don't get it twisted. If you disprove some shit and you make it like a fake angle, you get some points. When once it's an RBE battle from Max Out 3, one of the best events ever, Calico versus Goods. Calico spent a lot of angles and a lot of time putting a new accusation on Goods. Basically calling him what he's not as culturally and racially. Goods waits until like the day before or the day of the battle dropping, and he puts photos out of him and his father, his black father. And there's no, that's what I'm saying. Like, it's one thing to totally dispel something. Kendrick put some legs on the pedophile shit simply by bringing this guy Baca in, even though his charges from what we read online were dropped. The accusations is what loans credibility to the lyrics that Kendrick is presenting. The daughter shit, I can take that off the table too. I could say, yo, fuck that. Because that's such an extreme angle, I want it to be proven. But then again, would I be being fair? Because ain't nobody proved to me yet that that's not Kendrick's son or child, even though what the bomb from Drake's side is that it belongs to this guy, David Free or Dave Free or whoever, right? So are we gonna leave the proven angles or I should say the unproven angles on the board, or are we gonna take them off? If we're gonna take them off because simply there's not a 100% proof factor that has come about, then we'll be fair and we'll do that. And I still look outside and I say, okay, take the daughter off the table, take that ain't your kid off the table. We could even take the pedophile shit off the table, right? But damn, who? I'm not sure if the way that Drake, if this happens to be the last song that Drake drops, the way that Drake has carried his career, it's not the last that you'll hear about this from Drake. Even if Drake removes himself from the actual engagement, which is right now here in this moment when the whole world is tuned in, waiting for the next drop to the next drop to the next drop. Even if he totally removes himself from that, by the time he gets on his next album or whatever, some feature, some song that drops, he's going to have shots in there and we're going to talk about it and it's going to come back out. And then if Kendrick decides to take a shot, they're going to do this possibly forever. The way that Drake is, he's going to do this forever. He's going to take his little shots forever. That's just how he does it. We see that. King of subliminals. To this day, he still takes shots for like Joe Budden, right? A little here and there, or other rappers and whatnot. We hear it all the time. He always putting that decoded stuff. Him and Jay-Z, the kings of that shit. And I'm here for it. I'm here for it. But that's like the aftermath. That's like the me upstairs watching the roast just now. You know what I'm saying? When Drew comes upstairs, up to the podium to roast Tom Brady, and yeah, we're over it. Yeah, we shook hands, or yeah, the battle or the war or the issues is in the past, but here's some shots for you real quick in the form of jokes, aka lyrics, aka just a little subliminal in a feature. Same thing to me. But the battle though is this all out full engagement right here. And if this is the last song from Drake, if he's withdrawn from this whole thing, I just don't want to see it in that manner. I don't want to see you come out with a song where you sound like, damn, let me defend all this shit that Kendrick put on my back, especially if you're spending your last song defending angles that you are saying you gave to Kendrick in the form of bait to see how thirsty he was with fake information. Boy, you want to know what? The motherfucker hurt you with it then. I don't think I'm not going to say that that's a white flag. I'm just going to say it sounds like frustration and y'all can have it. Oh. So in that case, let's say if I say everything that Kendrick said is false, nobody's going to give him the win in this shit. Nobody. and then that means that true or false, fake accusations are not proven or not proven or not, that I was right. That Meet the Grams was the headshot. That's what that would mean to me. Let's play it again. Oh shit.
Now let me see you prove it. Just let me see you prove it. All right.
Let me see you prove it. Is a soundbite
Pulitzer
there?
Prize winner is definitely spiraling. I got your fucking lines tapped. I swear that I'm dialed in. First I was a rat, so where's the proof of the trial then? Where's the paperwork of the cabinet is filed in? 1090 Jake would've took all the walls down. The streets would've had me hiding out in a small town. My Montreal connects stand up, not fall down. The ones that you getting your stories from, they all clowns. I am a war general, seasoned in preparation. My jacket is covered in medals, honor and decoration. You waited for this moment, overcome with the desperation. We plotted for a week and then we fed you the information. A daughter that's 11 years old, I bet he takes it. We thought about giving a fake name or a destination, but you so thirsty, you not concerned with investigation. Instead, you in that Venice studio, it's a celebration. You gotta learn the fact.
To be fair, I want to hear Kendrick address that. To be fair, I would love to see the fans, the media, the world, being that the whole world is tuned in. I would love to hear the media in the world put the pressure on Kendrick, in all fairness to Drake, and say, yo, Drake, I mean, not no Drake, yo, Kendrick, where did you get this 11-year-old daughter shit from? Fuck it. I would love to see, like, one thing about Drake that I will give him credit for in this situation, even though I feel like he's losing this battle or possibly has lost the battle. One thing that I would give him is he's gonna speak his piece though. He's gonna speak his side. He's gonna go do an interview in a barbershop with LeBron and them and speak about Pusha T and speak about Kanye. You know, he gonna speak. He'll do interviews sooner or later or tweets, or he'll speak to people and get the information to get out, or a text message to this person or that. He'll get his shit out one way or another. Will Kendrick just rap and put these? Will he actually stand there at to the accusations and to the? I mean, I see the clips, the reminders going around now of when he was on the Breakfast Club, and they brought up the allegations of him, his domestic dispute or whatever. And he did a good job the way he spoke to it, as far as like, nah, I'm actually let down. That, you know what I'm saying? I wasn't raised like. It was a good answer. I don't even remember that Breakfast Club interview, to be honest. But I would love to see him ask the question, because Drake clearly just said right there, like, we plotted for a week. We even thought about a name and a destination, yada, yada, about how to feed you this misinformation. I'm still, like I said in the first part, I don't know how that really worked out in the end for Drake, because he now has to he's spending time, effort, frustration, bars, and songs defending angles that you say that you gave to Kendrick. But I would want to hear Kendrick answer that. So where did you come up with this 11-year-old daughter shit? This is news to everybody. How does this megastar hide this shit? This 11-year-old. Kendrick, like, is he then gonna come out and be like, listen, I'm the person right next to him on everything? 40 told me, for example. 40 sent me to, because 40's disgusted with him. Or like, where did you get this information from, Kendrick? We gotta. I hope that the hip hop culture applies pressure to Kendrick to answer that. I think Drake deserves that answer. Let's be fair.
Check things and be less impatient. Your fans are rejoicing, thinking this is my expiration. Even the picture you use, the jokes and the medication, the Maybach glove and the drug he uses for less inflation. Master manipulator, you bid on a speculation. You dumb and reactive, nigga. I'm petty with dedication. What about the bones we dug up in that excavation?
Even the picture that you use. So who put the items together and took the picture? Did that supposedly come from Drake's side? Was it a mole? Was it a setup? Is it another angle that you fed Kendrick? Was it this stolen suitcase from Kendrick's father? Like, we need the origins of some of this shit. We need the fucking answers. Because as much as I can judge off, because I did that for fucking 10 years. As much as I can judge a battle off of pure impact and remove all the outside ancillary shit, as much as I can do that, because I understand just the art form, just how to pick a winner, period, from the art form. These guys are, this shit has gotten so complex and so messy and so much other shit coming in, street shit, skeletons, fiancés, kids, parents. So much has come in. It's like kind of need more. We kind of need these answers now because y'all made this so much a part of it.
Your fans are rejoicing, thinking this is my expiration. Even the picture you use, the jokes and the medication, the Maybach glove and the drug he uses for less inflation. Master manipulator, you bid on a speculation. You dumb and reactive, nigga, I'm petty with dedication. What about the bones we dug up in that excavation? And why isn't Whitney denying all of the allegations? Why is she following Dave Free and not Mr. Morale? You haven't seen the kids in 6 months.
To be fair, once again, same way I was just sticking up on Drake's side. To be fair, got to stick up for Kendrick's side on that. Why isn't Whitney denying all the allegations? The same way, that doesn't mean that it would apply to him. Because once again, I'm saying that there's going to be angles in any battle that will not be verified or unverified. That's how it goes in a battle. We have to accept that. So Whitney not speaking up can be interpreted as, ooh, but it also could be interpreted as she's not involved and she's not going to involve herself, or she could be getting muzzled. Like, shut the fuck up. Like, don't even answer it or give him no ammunition. You fuck around, speak up, and he can make a song out of it, or we're not doing it. Like, we don't know. Let's be fair. Both sides. So verified and unverified information unfortunately becomes neutralized. And then you double back and you judge how. Impact.
Months, the distance is wild. Dave leaving heart emojis underneath pics of the child. Speaking of anything with a child, let's get to that now. This Epstein angle was the shit I expected. TikTok videos you collected and dissected. Instead of being on some disdirect shit, you rather fucking grab your pen and misdirect shit. My mom came over today and I was like, mother, wait a second. That's that one record where you say you got molested. Oh, fuck me, I just made the whole connection. This about to get so depressing. This is trauma from your own confessions. This when your father leave you home alone with no protection, so neglected. That's why these pedophile raps and shit you so obsessed with is so excessive. They acting like it's so aggressive, but you just never known affection. I don't wanna dish you anymore. This really got me second guessing. Touch My Body by Mariah Carey play. You probably leave you home alone with no protection. So neglect trauma from your.
So he's either saying, alluded to, the pedophile stuff comes from Kendrick's childhood, and he's trying to put it on somebody else. And then also the bars a little bit after saying, I don't want to dish you anymore, kind of loans to the vibe of when he's talking at the end of, I'm removing myself.
Own confessions. This when your father leave you home alone with no protection, so neglected. That's why these pedophile raps and shit you so obsessed with is so excessive. They acting like it's so aggressive, but you just never known affection. I don't wanna dish you anymore. This really got me second guessing. Touch My Body by Mariah Carey play. You probably start reflecting. I never been with no one underage, but now I understand why this the angle.
Touch My Body by Mariah Carey. You probably start reflecting. He's alluding to Kendrick Lamar being abused as a child. Hence him also being caught up in the pedophile angle. It's a new angle on the low that Drake just introduced. That's going to make people possibly look at Kendrick like, and that doesn't necessarily take, you're not in the wrong if you're the one that was abused, right? So it's not like the whole, like, anybody that does a ha you were abused is a lame, is a cornball, is immature, you shouldn't be hanging around people like that. That could look at somebody being abused and they get laughs out of it. Like, you're, you know what I'm saying? Like, fucking clown. So that's not what Drake is doing there. He's using that. And if once again, it became significant. Not saying that it's true or not true because we won't be able to verify half of this shit, if not more than that. But it plays to the narrative of this is why he's doing this whole pedophilia shit because of what he went through as a child. That's a point for Drake there. Let's be fair. It's a point for Drake.
I don't wanna dish you anymore. This really got me second guessing. Touch My Body by Mariah Carey play, you probably start reflecting. I never been with no one underage, but now I understand why this the angle that you really mess with. Just for clarity, I feel disgusted. I'm too respected. If I was fucking young girls, I promise I'd have been arrested. I'm way too famous for the shit you just suggested, but that's not the lesson. Clearly there's a deeper message. Deep cuts that never healed and now they got infected. Like if Dave really fucked your girl and got her pregnant. Talk about breeding resentment. Not sure how to ease the sentiment. The shit's too intimate. I'm praying you recover from both incidents. But you a piece of shit, so this shit really no coincidence. Drake is not a name that you gon' see on no sex offender list. Easy does it.
They hate each other. He's disgusted with Kendrick, and Kendrick is disgusted with him. They hate each other. I mean, how could they not after some of the shit that has been said and the impact on each other? Oh.
You mentioned an A minor, but niggas gotta be sharp and tell the fans who was it. You thought you left D flat, D major. I slit your throat with the razor and do Rick Ross hair like that one flight from Malaysia. I'm your baby mama screensaver. Only fucking with Whitney's, not Millie Bobby Browns. I never look twice at no teenager. I'm a fucking hit maker, dog, not a peacemaker. Yeah, bullets that I'm stuffing in each chamber. Your ass in extreme danger. Stop buying views and buy comments. You may as well keep the paper. Shit you about to need for later. I give a fuck about your streaming data. You could drop 100 more records. I'll see you later. Yeah, maybe when you meet your maker. I don't want to fight with a woman beater. It feeds your nature. If you still bumping R. Kelly, you could thank the savior. Said if they deleted his music, then your music is going to a hypocrite. I don't understand why these people praise you. Sounding like
we saw that tweet going around of, Kendrick defending R. Kelly, as far as, the stance that he would take to back R. Kelly's music being pulled.
you send him commissary when he needs some paper. Album dropping soon, no wonder you turn a clout chaser instead of doing hard labor. Nigga, I see you when I see you like Fantasia. Whitney, you can hit me if you need a favor. And when I say I hit your back, it's a lot safer. I promise.
When I say hit your back, it's a lot safer. So multiple times during the song, he stayed on the accusation of, Kendrick beat up his girl, fiance, woman. He stayed on that multiple times and obviously closed out like that. We got to be fair, and we still, the same way we looked at Drake for the accusations that Kendrick brought out, we got to look at Kendrick for the accusation that Drake has brought out. But I'm going to tell you how I really feel closing. Let's just close this out.
Yeah. I'm not going to lie, this shit was some good exercise. Like, it's good to get out, get the pen working. You would be a worthy competitor.
I ain't gonna lie, this is good exercise. This is like clear, like he's ending it. He's ending it.
If I was really a predator and you weren't fucking lying to every blogger and editor, but it is what it is.
You see what I'm saying from earlier? He's saying it'd be cool if you wasn't lying to every blogger and editor. He's admitting it right there. That's what I mean when I say if Drake is admitting in this song that, or saying in this song that he's the one that gave Kendrick the fake picture and the fake information to bait him and to see if he would just get thirsty and run with fake angles. But now he's complaining about it'd be cool if he wasn't lying to every blogger and media, etc. What I'm saying there is like hypothetically, Kendrick is either lying or Kendrick is going on a bunch of fake information. He was sent on a dummy mission, whatever the case may be. If that's the case, it blew up in Drake's face. Because he's complaining about it here. This is clear English. I'm not misinterpreting this. It's clear English. That's what he said when he was rapping, and now he's complaining about it. If you're saying you gave Kendrick bullshit angles to bait him out to see if he would be thirsty and just run with some bullshit, and then you're complaining that these narratives are sticking and he's lying about these things and whatnot, then your plan blew up in your face then, as far as the masses interpreting this rap battle and shit like Meet the Grams and the pedophilia and even the last joint that just dropped with your crib and the sex offender joints on top of it. Like his shit is landing and it's sticking and I think Drake is clearly frustrated as shit here. And it makes it even worse if you're frustrated at information that you're saying you gave him.
It's good to get out, get the pen working. You would be a worthy competitor if I was really a predator and you weren't fucking lying to every blogger and editor, but it is what it is. You definitely got this shit burnt the fuck out though. Like, you got 10 more records to drop.
Drake, we can't do that, Drake. I fuck with Drake, man. We can't do that. We can't say you got this shit burned down. You got 10 more. If the man is outworking you, he's outworking you. And there was points in this battle where we was on Kendrick's heels. We had Drake in the forefront of the race. We can't do that. We gotta be real. Like, let's be fair. Like, there was times in this battle where it was like, yo, Drake is 20v1. Yeah, y'all all corny forming up against him. You heard his fucking job and give me fit. It was Drake world before Euphoria came out. And not only did Euphoria come, but it was the Euphoria, it was the 616 in LA, it was the Meet the Grams, and it was the last shit with DJ Mustard. It was boom, 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 boom. And I guess Drake just didn't expect that. Like, maybe you want to know what this is like a classic example of to me, too? Of battle rappers in this format, in music format, not talking about organized battle rap like I would present, right, on Rare Breed Entertainment. I'm not talking about that. That's organized. It's understood on both sides what we're getting into. Even a contract and the agreement between both sides is we're going to stand in front of each other and we're both going to rap 3 times each for 3 minutes each. That's the organization of it. Versus this shit in music. We said the other day too, there's no rules in this. I even see a bunch of people debating of how to even judge round one. Which songs do you compare? Do you compare all 4 initial ones that came out, including Like That? There's no rules to it. You know what I'm saying? So while Drake was begging for the drop, and then when Kendrick did come out at day 17, and it ends up being 4, boom, 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 and it puts Drake so much on the defensive that I gotta spend, oh shit, look at the world turning on me now. That ain't, I don't know. We can't say you got this shit shot out. You got 10 more songs. We can't do that. There's no rules to it. There wasn't no rules when Drop and Give Me 50 dropped. We didn't say like, oh no, Drake, you can't drop Tailor Made and the AI shit because Kendrick didn't go yet. It's not, it's just their own crafting approach to the war. I don't like the end of this song the way he's talking.
The one before the last one, we finessed you into telling a story that doesn't even exist. And then you go and drop the West Coast one and try and cover that up. I would like that one. That would be some shit I could dance to if he wasn't.
What? Let me scroll up. What did I just see? Where is that shit? Hold on. Where the fuck is that comment I just saw? I don't like the word glazing. Chill, be careful, guys. Like, I allow all opinions, but yo, be careful with like disrespectful talk to each other in here and to me. I don't really allow stuff like that. Like, I'll talk to y'all with respect. Deontay Blade Ford. If I ever address you, I will address you respectfully. This whole glazing term that's becoming popular now, glazing to me is like sliding and cock buffing and dick sucking to me. Let's talk to each other with respect. I'd appreciate it. All right. I'm not the guy that gets all super sensitive. Oh, block them and nothing like that. I block people that are either stupid or disrespectful. Show some respect. I don't like that glazing term. Where the fuck is that shit? Where the fuck is that shit? Where's that comment I just saw? Where's that comment I just saw? Fuck it. The chat is moving too fast. I missed it. Fuck it. I'll leave it alone.
Tripling down on some whole other bullshit, but you know, at least your fans are getting some raps out of you. I'm happy I can motivate you, bring you back to the game, like, you know, but
Yeah, you begged him. I mean, he started it, to be fair, as far as the full all out is up with the like that verse. It just sounds like frustrated, a frustrated ending, like he's frustrated.
just let me know when we're getting to the facts. Everything in my shit is facts. I'm waiting on you to return the favor, like.
He's not. He's not gonna do you any favors. Niggas said in Meet the Grams, I think niggas like you should die. Let me go to the chat for a second. I'm gonna get to the supers in a second. I just want to get a read of who y'all got winning. I shouldn't say like it's over. I'm just giving my own feedback and reaction to how the vibe of that song is. And overall, even if I just go to music for a second, good track, good song. It doesn't make me go crazy. I don't know. He just comes, his energy and his vibe. Just this nigga Kendrick just has everybody dancing. They're playing all these videos of people in the club dropping his shit. LA's going crazy. Like he's got people crip walking and dancing and having a good time and being excited right now with his last drop. This drop from Drake, the follow-up, the response, he sounds depressed. He sounds depressed. He just sounds so defensive, frustrated, and depressed. Okay, let me start looking a little bit at some of these comments. Drake literally called his bluff. Hold on. Damn, it's moving fast. Hold on. Drake literally called his bluff. What else can be said? Meet the Grams is now null and void completely. It can be. Well, the major pieces of it can be null and voided, and Kendrick can do that by saying where he got his shit from. Drake shot back at the angles that was presented. Let's be fair. Let's be fair. Yeah, he definitely sounds defensive in the song. I mean, even the talk at the end. Oh, you know what? Let me jump over here. Shout out to the chat. Shout out to everybody, checks and balances, and all the channel members. Let me jump over here for a second. All right. Drake equals A Ward. I made you rap like that. Oh shit. For the non-battle rap heads, what that means is A Ward, who battled Big K to start off the first quarter in 2023, had a grudge match with Big K, and Big K was the underdog. And Big K comes out in his first round with one of his most impactful rounds ever, but probably second to me, the Adi Boom first round. And while Big K was rapping and going off and just shocking the whole room, shocking the whole pay-per-view, A Ward was realizing what Big K was doing as well. And he turns to him and said, I made you rap like that. It'd be these moments where somebody and Drake just did you're right. Drake just did the same thing at the end. He's like, it's good that I can get you outside. It's like you ask somebody to come outside, or you accept the battle, or you want to engage. And then when the person comes with his guns blazing, you take credit for it. Like, yeah, well, you had to fight me like that. Person fought you the way you're supposed to fight you. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, oh, yeah, I don't know. I don't like Drake saying some of that stuff. This the manipulation shit K Dot talking about. Very possible. Or Drake could be being honest, or he could be telling some truths. It's Before I read the rest of these fucking comments, one thing, people, get together. All right, let's get this together. I understand that this fucking battle got the whole hip hop culture divided into Drake world and Kendrick world. Then it becomes Drake versus all Drake's fans versus all Kendrick's fans. It becomes Toronto versus California. It becomes the more conscious versus the more pop and dance worthy. Or the hit the ladies man versus the I'm supposedly a one lady man that's prioritizing my fiance. I get it. You could even look at Drake and people will idolize him for different reasons that they would idolize Kendrick for. This shit creates massive divides amongst people's personalities, what people actually marvel in, how people actually praise these two guys' success for different types of reasons. It divides people at a personal level, not just hip hop. At a fucking personal level, people is divided. And that's probably why a lot of y'all's in the comments right now cursing each other out. You a dick sucker, you a cock slider, you this and that, you glazing fucker, you a bitch, y'all probably curse each other out in the chat or in some of the comments or some of these other videos. And some of y'all get a grip of yourself. I'm personally invested from a hip hop battle standpoint. That's my personal investment. And you get so drawn in that the energy is infectious. Y'all seen some of my streams. I'm gonna keep it 1,000. But it ain't never gonna make me turn on niggas. I don't know Kendrick and Drake. Check your level of fucking commitment, people. Like, how committed are you? Are you so committed that you can create personal problems within your own life behind this rap battle? Look in the mirror and calm the fuck down, people. Like, people, remove your bias for a second and allow yourself to just look into these songs and dissect the information, the lyrics, and the songs that's in front of us. The fuck? All right, Jaden, appreciate you, homie. If he really fed lies and knew what Kenny was going to do, he would have dropped instantly like Kenny did. I'm a rap fan. No allegiance, bow out. Yeah, there's a lot of things that don't really align with once again, even if it is true that you fed that shit to fucking K dot, then it blew up in your face to a degree because he's frustrated as shit about it. White flag flow. It sounds like that a little bit. I don't want to put that on Drake jacket that it's a white flag, but it's definitely frustrated. Fuck you, fuck y'all. That's what the end sounds like, and that's what some of the raps is saying to me. ARP, you bugging. Drake has a lot of NDAs, and he paid a lot of people off. It's all possible. I'm not gonna be naive, y'all. I'm not gonna be a naive. It's all possible. I told you in streams before. I can't trust neither side. Their careers are invested in the outcome of this battle. And more than just, oh, who's number one, the best rapper in the world, like when it was supposed to be like the fucking the like that time period. It's past that. Because these guys are saying things about each other that could ruin you as a man. Some of the shit that's being said could put you in jail. Like, imagine this shit around Drake was so true that it made certain authorities start to investigate him. So there's huge personal investments in this. I'm not going to be naive to that at all. Shout out to Jay Black joining the channel. Shout out to the members. Welcome to the gang. Big Fish says, meet the grams, not effective though. It's lies, ARP. I don't know what the fuck is lies and what ain't at this point. We've been saying this for 2 days now. I'm never gonna let Drake just tell me something direct, especially when there's already some contradictions to certain shit in certain gray areas. Drake or Kendrick can't just tell me something straight up and that's without proof because they're both contradicting each other in certain ways. And I've been seeing funny shit from both sides. So ain't nobody gonna tell me without proof from some of this shit, oh, that's a 1,000% lie. I ain't really seen that yet. And I'm being fair. I'm not gonna put certain things fully on Kendrick jacket. I'm not gonna put certain things fully on Drake jacket, but I damn sure ain't gonna remove it fully neither. Ain't that being fair? Ain't that not being naive? Ain't that being objective and open-minded? It's their job to prove to us what's what. If you feel, Big Fish, that Drake in his raps prove to you just by simply saying, I didn't do those things. Now, let me retract that. I take that back. There are some valid points there. If I done snitched, come on. Really? I'm not into no women that's underage. Really? Who could really stand up and say I did that? I'm too big of a celebrity to. I fuck with that about Drake. That right there. I'm gonna be real. I'm gonna be honest. I do respect that. I do respect that because sometimes you could be in a position where you just feel genuine, like something is so outlandish, and then on top of that, motherfucker, I've been out here doing what I've been doing and representing what I've been representing all this time. This person puts this fucking accusation on me, and y'all have the nerve to question me about it. I respect it. I respect it. I keep referring to previous streams though. I keep referring to examples like Math Hoffa versus Big K. This is a rap battle. And the winner, unfortunately, is not going to be decided over who fully told the truth. I don't think that Drake understands battle rap and the impact of what Kendrick is saying. Obviously, because look how he's ending. I'm just waiting for the facts. That's not how rap battles go. I've stood in front of hundreds of battles and knew this motherfucker is lying, and he still walked away with the W. It's not how rap battles go. SRT Drake hasn't told a single lie. You see, I'm still here trying to fucking defend this now. Hasn't told a single lie. Kendrick didn't deny anything Drake said, but Drake rebuttals everything. 5-3 Kendrick said, let's not do this, ARP. What am I doing? I'm remaining objective and open-minded. I'm not letting neither one of these niggas sell me something 100%. That's what it's to me. I feel like the people that are 100% on fully have all what they think are the facts. I think those are the people I need to be cautious of. Somebody that's willing if I can just in rap format just tell you like this is what it is, and you willing to just accept that, then I better be close to you. You better know me personally. Then I don't know them personally enough to just hear a rap song and just it gets tricky. Because you want to believe people based on what you've been seeing for years, but at the same time, you want to put everything just past Kendrick. Kendrick is an angel. Fuck no. It's possible that he hit on his woman. It's possible that Drake then had some people in his camp that had some allegations that was fucked up. Actually, isn't that already on record? Saying that the charges was dropped, but the accusations were like, to me, I'm the one that's remaining objective. ARP, give us some battles, not industry beef videos. I'm retired, dog. So what you want me to not just use my channel at all? No, I was blogging before I was booking battles. If you really know my history, so I'm back to that right now. It's just that instead of calling it blogging, you call it podcasting because of the format. So, how about I do what I do and you do what you do, right? And if you don't want to be here for the podcasting, the exit is that away. Or you can go watch my old shit, like how Jay-Z says, niggas want my old albums, my old lyrics, go buy the old albums then. You want some battles to watch? Go watch the 10 years worth of battles that we put up here. I'm retired, B. This is what I'm on right now. If you got a problem with it, exit. All right? Exit. Serious. Simple. Simple. DJ Cry Z. Dope track, but if it was planted, shouldn't his rebuttal tracks been ready? Yes. Good point. If it was planted, then there should be a you were set up song, not a defending these accusations song. DJ Krazy, you may have just dropped a haymaker. If it's a trap and that piece of cheese right there, when you step in it, the clamps, right? So what kind of trap was this then? But that's why I say, let's say it's true though that Kendrick was set up. Then I'm just saying that the trap didn't work. The motherfucker took the cheese out the fucking trap and walked off and ate. You know what I'm saying? And the clamps never closed. So your plan didn't go right then, if that was the case. But that's a significant comment right there. So where was the how you was set up and watch this? You know what I'm saying? I did something like that before. You know what I mean? I played a joke on a young lady, but I recorded myself first. So I had proof to show like that was a joke. You know what I'm saying? So it was like, all right, bet this happened, infuriated, pissed off. She felt like there was no way to prove to her that it wasn't what it was. And I said, watch this, boom. And he's like, oh, you know what I'm saying? You was lined up. I mean, so if you was lined up, you prep it in a way where, boom. DJ Cry so far with the comment of the night. Bankhead Ben, the guys feeding you info clowns. We feed you info. Yeah. So you saying the nigga that lie that's most wins? No, I'm saying I don't know who the fuck to believe fully as far as truth or lies. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. Um Jones, what's goody? Go to your comments. I told you yesterday it was bait. But you saw the comment above. If it was bait, then what did you do with the bait? He's now bowing out. I don't know how well that trap worked then. What's the point of baiting and trapping something you can't kill? That's the point that's coming out right now of what we're discussing. Kendrick fell for the bait. Isn't this the perfect time to kill him? What was the point? I'm honestly lost. Great defense. Yeah, I agree. He's a master manipulator. I saw the videos of Drake on stage with young girls. The videos are out there. Synergy 7. This is the internet. You know that should have just continued to pour out the same way they bring out like Diddy's old videos and whatnot. You know how the internet is. But we didn't find out about Adonis until Pusha addressed it though. And why would Drake plan a mole in Kendrick's camp? I don't think what's been being said is that he planted a mole in Kendrick's camp. Is that he knew that there was a mole in his camp and gave him fake information that then ran it to Kendrick. I think that's what's been getting said and coming from Drake's side. But the Adonis thing, though, I'll say this to be fair, remain fair. I think the Adonis thing and let's say the alleged 11-year-old would never be able to be put in the same category. Why? Because now there is room to cut your eyes simply because Drake did, I think he admitted to it, said himself, several paternity tests, right? But at the same time, we don't know how long he was there. You know what I mean? Or if he was there from day one or year one or whatever, and then still knew that maybe the woman was running around and he just wanted to make sure that of all people that she possibly was with, that it was his. And I saw that allegedly that she's a porn star, like his BM, right? So the paternity test could make sense. He might have made a mistake, but we see the kid there now and he stepped up. So you gotta respect that. You gotta respect that. Whereas on the flip side, the 11-year-old accusation, like let's say that was true, hypothetically, right? That's a different ball game. That's really to one to fully paint it as a deadbeat dad, because Drake could simply say, I didn't know what was going on initially. I got the paternity test. After that, I stepped in once I found out that it was, really my child. And then after that, it was about just deciding on how I introduce my child to the world because I'm Drake. I'm the biggest rapper out. I'm the biggest artist out here. So that's not the same as the 11. Let's be fair. That's not the same shit. When 5'3" Kenny gonna address his son and BM, might as well keep going. I damn near want to hear more from Kendrick now. I wanted to hear Drake And I kind of want Kendrick to explain some shit. I really want Drake to answer where he got this information from and these pictures from and all this shit. That's what I really want to hear from Kendrick. He's being called a flat out liar. Mark Polo got bad info and killed you with it. Still a L. That's what I was alluding to earlier. I'm like, if this was a trap, you just spent this track defending the angles that you're saying you gave to your opponent. So you got hurt bad by a trap that you laid. That's what I'm saying. Would be crazy. And Drake fans co-signing him, texting underage girls. All right, King Louis. I'm a Drake fan. You know what I'm saying? I just want to be clear, y'all. I'm a fucking Drake fan. Ked Revos. There's no win in Whitney speaking up. If she spoke, it would be Kendrick's camp forced her, and her not speaking is proof that it's true. Yeah, it's to me, if I'm interpreting what you're saying correctly, I'm gonna say it's almost a damned if you do, damned if you don't. Right? That within itself needs to be navigated. Do I allow my fiance to speak up in the midst of this beef with Drake because Drake said something? Now, how does that make me look if I don't, if she doesn't speak up, or if she does? I don't know. I don't know, man. It's crazy. Phantom Studio says people been hiding kids and denying their kids. Nothing new. It's always a possibility. Mark Polo said Kendrick is whatever that emoji is, winning the number battle. Numbers count. I did see that with the numbers. It looks like Kendrick was winning. Um, Double O Kane says this sound like the warning of the dot wins, the flag dot wins. Ugh. ARP, this is shout out to El Papi Gordo. ARP, this is more context concerning Baca. Baca is one of the biggest street niggas in Toronto. He isn't simply an artist that Drake just signed. He's the muscle. Him and Chubbs are fam in the same neighborhood. Okay. All right. All right. Well, he had some charges. That we saw and that's going around the internet. Well, he had some charges on him. All right, shout out to Sam. I appreciate the backstory and all the information, y'all. Real talk. Once again, El Papi Gordo, appreciate you, homie. Sammy says, listen to Mother I Sober After This, please. By Kendrick, he says his mother was molested. Shaking my head. Drake rushed this. Okay. Hmm. I am Ryu. Buddy lost. It's crazy. He took Kenny Relax flow and tried it out himself. Kendrick clearly winning. I think Kendrick is winning right now too. I do. I do. And I don't know. The vibe is a little weird right now between how it just feels like it's ending. Because this Drake song feels like this is like it ending. The vibe just feels weird. Right? Y'all feel the way I feel? The vibe feel weird. Jimmy got us up here arguing with each other and shit. Jimmy Hopkins. If Drake baited Kenny or Kendrick, why didn't he step on Meet the Grams just as fast? His first goal was to go to IG and post alluding to no secret plans. He has succeeded. Yeah, that we keep saying that. Like it don't feel like Kendrick got lined up. And if that's a lineup, that's the worst lineup in the world. Because if I'm lining you up, like, yo, I bet you he take this bait or this bullshit. Watch this. I'm ready to close the trap on you once you take the bait. He posts a picture. Wasn't a picture like this? Like somebody bring me the 11-year-old. That's your way of closing the trap. This is weird. And this is why Drake fans and Kendrick fans, if you could at least be real with yourself and be like, yo, some of this shit is fishy and weird on both sides. How the fuck can you just jump out the window and say, this is 100% the truth and this is not? Like, it's weird, B. Shit weird. Double O Kane says, this is the Grassi tap out. He just jerseyed. Feels like it. Iron Ryu said he took Kenny whole flow and tried to. Oh no, my bad. I think we read that one already. Yeah, we read that one already. My bad. Bro sound like he aged 10 years and about to cry on this shit. Thought it was about to be a 20-minute adventure and caught PTSD fucking around. Damn, Jimmy. Woof. Roddy Too Good says, nah, Drake is trending on Twitter. Of course he is right now. The biggest rapper in the world, and the whole world is on fire behind this fucking battle. I ain't surprised. Kamachi says, why his war cry sound like he waving a white flag? Everybody's saying that. Anyway, salute to the whole coverage, ARP. I appreciate you, homie. Thank you for the support too. Thank you for everybody staying up. We building this up. We having fun with this one. It's been interesting. I'm saying been as if it's over, right? It's interesting. We obviously all entertained by this shit. Question everything. Meet the Grams is still a legit diss. Drake has been moving sloppy for a while. It's a legit diss because it's part of this whole thing. It's absolutely a legit diss. It's just now the angles are being questioned, and the way you question it is going by person. Some people want to judge based on if the angles are 100% false, or if they don't have proof, or like you're saying, there's sloppy stuff that's already questionable out there. People are just judging Meet the Grams differently. I'm judging it how I judge battles. I have these blogs on my videos, I mean on my channel from years ago. I judge battles based on impact and moments. Who had more moments and the larger impact? That's it. That's the common denominator. Because you got this person that's a wordsmith versus this person that's a punchliner. You got this person that's real versus this person that's fake. You got this person that's aggressive versus this person that's laid back. You got this man versus this woman battles. You got it all. You got this superstar versus this up and coming. You got all types of you know what I'm saying? How do you these variables? There's a common denominator, and it's not even ball for ball, even though this is rap. It's not even ball for ball, because if you just say, oh, whoever's the most lyrical miracle wins the rap battle, no, that's impossible. If I come out and lyrical and I'm 10 times light years ahead of you in being a rapper, but you come out and say, yeah, but I got the paperwork of you snitching, blah, 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 nigga, you bitch. It's over, right? Right? Big K, Adi Boom, first round shit, right? You see what I'm saying? So it's you got to find the common denominator. And the only common denominator, once you remove all your personal investment into the actual artists, which is what people get caught doing a lot, and even I do it sometimes too, just as a fan of the music, and you get entrapped in shit, is the moments and the impact. That's the common denominator, B. All the way back to the fucking old days and shit. Let me hear you say those type of battles. Back to the 80s and shit. That's the common denominator. Maybe it's just me. Jimmy Hopkins, Meet the Grams is still a disrespectful time capsule directed at his son about how his entire bloodline is trash. That track is still very potent. I agree. It's very, very potent. I agree. And time capsuling it of something that his son could play on the internet X amount of years from now when he's 18 is crazy. Local man says, I'll the old feed them info to make them think I'm a pedo and I have a daughter angle. Fuck out of here. I hear you. Meet the Grams is the most scathing diss I've heard since Nas Ether. Me too. Fact or fiction, it gave that feel K.1. Especially with things that won't be validated or invalidated. That's what makes it still stand. It's crazy. If I diddle part 1, I don't know what that is, homie. Shout out to Nicholas. AK with the gift, as always. Salute, homie. Psych, I told you the truth. Sit. Member for 1 month. Shout out to you. Drake was being sarcastic. Rabbit got the gun now. Oof. Sheesh. Chad L says hip hop won plus the MC with the better skills. Sammy 416 says both need whatever that is. People are overlooking K Dot's allegations. I'm not. I'm not. I'm sure there are a lot of people that are overlooking his allegations, but I'm not. That the allegation that you beat on your woman, and you even there's one of you getting ran out of LA that Drake alluded to a little bit, touched on. Why you live in that apartment? You know what I'm saying? There's a lot of allegations out there. I'm not forgetting any of them. But them common denominators, what I'm going off of as I'm just rating how these songs that they're releasing are impacting. Like, what else am I supposed to do at this point? I don't got these niggas direct lines, and I ain't around them to be able to validate or invalidate this shit. So what am I gonna do? I could decode. I could damn sure decode the vibe of this song. You know what I'm saying? I could do shit like that. I don't got no paperwork to show you guys though. So it's just like, I mean, like, we gotta be more logical about some of this shit and objective. Uh Kid, what's good? Once again, Drake underestimated the power of mastering angles, even if it's fake. Verb, I still hear that his mom is a lesbian. That's true. People still use that shit against even Mook in one of Averb's biggest battles ever. Mook used that in the third round about Averb's mother, and Averb has been saying for years, it ain't true. My mother is not a dyke. Like, where y'all get this from? People still use it, right? People still fucking use it. Michael Mathis says, I'm from LA. I'll be the first to say I didn't believe Drake had a child, but also I know Drake's angles are not true. So this record doesn't really help. Okay. I hear you. I hear you. EA Salute says, do you feel it's hypocritical of Kendrick to accuse someone of being a sexual predator with no proof, considering his mentor and OG is Dr. Dre and NWA, who've been accused of some worse stuff with proof? Hmm. That could be an angle that Drake would be able to use. Saying you bringing up my boy Baca, who had certain charges on him and is in my camp. But look at the people that mentor you and that you around. It's on the table. We're gonna play fair. It's on the table. You know what I mean? And what it boils down to is what they craft, what they put together, how they put it together, how they roll it out, how they cover all that shit, and then roll it out to us and then let us interpret or feel a way about it. Oh, that's whack. Oh, that's fake. Oh, that hits. Oh, that's crazy. How they put it together. Real shit. You see, maybe I'm coming from the position of like being a league owner for fucking 10 years. So I'm not, I hope that y'all can relate at least to some of this. But I know you haven't been in my shoes. So I'm trying to tell y'all, like, these are the way that battles get judged still. And the personal investment is what I think a lot of people is going to get hung up on. And that's cool. That's cool. Um, Rose in 85 says, if the legal age in Canada is 16 and he kissed a 17-year-old in public, is he a pedo? I'm not sure if I have the answer to that. I don't even know. So it is 16 in Canada. I'll put it this way. My answer to that period is, you know, a certain age man has no business kissing a 17-year-old girl, whether she's legal or not. Now, does that mean shouldn't be? It shouldn't be. So, I mean, we talk about the first thing is law, and then after law, I guess we're talking about morality and right and wrong. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you see a 50-year-old man kissing a legal 17-year-old, aren't you disgusted? And Drake is not 50, but I'm just saying. So there still is the man, listen, fuck around, have us opening cans of worms on this shit. Uh HNIC Duke, appreciate you. It's years of proof out there that BBL Drake been flirting with young girls though. From texting 14-year-old girls to kissing 17-year-old girls on stage. So the girl that he was texting, I think I said on my last stream, I'm not gonna jump out the window on Drake on that. I think Drake gravitates to other celebrities and other breakout stars. Do I think can I 100% say that he didn't do anything that was weird? I don't know, and I didn't read the text messages. If I had the text messages, I'd be able to tell you like, "Oh, no, that's weird," but I don't have them. So I can only speculate, and I will speculate based on what has been brought to light, and I will say there's no reason for me to jump out the window and say, "Hey, Drake, you bugged out." It could have just been him seeing another megastar or superstar in the making. I think it's the girl from Stranger Things, right? The lead star from Stranger Things. And he's DMing her and giving her advice and like, and he don't have that history to my knowledge of all these little kids. But this you see how we're talking about shit like this, whether it's not even proven or not. This is what I mean by how you craft your shit, you put it out to the fans. This is the impact of Kendrick shit. This is the impact of it. This is why I think Drake sounds so frustrated at the end. Like, man, y'all call me when y'all got some facts. He's frustrated. This is the impact of Kendrick shit. Got us up here debating it. See? Jim Banks the Great. Bar for bar doc clearly showing its levels to it. May have on Euphoria, but this battle is far from about bar for bar. Far from. Mr. Edwards, appreciate the super homie. Forbes it all says Drake trying to set a trap, but stepped on the sticky pad trying to leave out the room. That's what I'm saying. Like he said that as he put it out, but now you fighting it and defending it, and you're frustrated by it. Mr. Edwards says the only angle Drake fed Kendrick was the 11-year-old daughter angle. Everything else Kendrick used was based on public perception of Drake. I could see that. I could definitely see that. Bethany, appreciate you. Matthew Goldsby says, first track addressing Kendrick alone. He's just getting started. Drake meticulous. K. Dot. Instant response hurt himself in the long run. Now it's expected. Oof. Yeah. Yeah. I can see that. Enter the mind of a madman. Look up DJ Ahead video. He said, Kenny not responding. If I remember by the time I finish these, I'll pull it up and I'll see what you're talking about, homie. Black Max says, if information was fed, wouldn't his IG story be alluding to that instead of him downplaying Kendrick exposing it? Look at the can of worms that this shit is opening, y'all. You see how you see this shit? Jim Banks the Great. The biggest song by far is Not Like Us. No debate. Well, it feels like it could be the most impactful, like view wise and song wise, and people dancing and it becoming a club song and all that. And it feels like it's taken off like that. I'm gonna be real. But from a rap battle standpoint, the most impactful moment here from a rap battle standpoint is Meet the Grams. That's what possibly is even ending this. Whether you feel like Drake should be moving away, like, oh, fuck it, call me when you got facts, or whether you think he's waving a white flag. However you interpret this song right here, or his possible bowing out, or moving away, or saying, all right, I'm done after this. However you interpret it, good or bad, or in the middle. Meet the Grams is the most impactful battle rap piece of this whole thing. Because look at the debate now. Look at the closing song from Drake. Look at how he's talking at the end of it. Like, look at how we're all talking and the divide and the argument and the fucking mystery and the hunting that everybody's doing now. Jay says this song sounds like definitely defeat to me. It's over. It's over. It does sound a little defeated. That could be a way to interpret it. Defeated, frustrated. I'm good. Fuck this. Fuck you. I hate you. You're a lie. It feels like all of that, which ain't gonna play out in the long run of people giving him the victory. And he might not care at this point, to be fair. He may not give a shit. C. Holmes, appreciate you. Mr. Bailey, appreciate you. Rabbit Hole Knowledge says Rosenberg of Hot 97 dropped a promo pic of a coming Kendrick interview. Victory promo to oh shit. That's what I was saying earlier in the stream. That's what I need now. I need Kendrick to answer, where did you get this information? Because Drake is believable enough in this whole like we baited you. I mean, he took that strong position on this song. We gave you this. We even plotted the 11-year-old. Should we give her a name and a look? He took that position in this song. He went on the record saying that. It's not like he just fed it to the media and let the media front it for him. He took that position clear cut on this song himself. So now I want to hear Kendrick tell me, tell us, tell the hip hop world where you got this information from. I want to see if Kendrick is going to say Drake is lying. I got this from this, or well, maybe because it was just slipped to me in an email, a random secret email, huh? I'll, somebody got to ask Kendrick that question. If Rosenberg posted that, and look, Drake keeps saying that Kendrick is in New York right now, right? So it would make sense for him to go run up to the New York radio station real quick. Wow. You know what type of numbers that interview is going to do? Oh, shit. Everybody's going to stop what they're doing when that Kendrick interview drops. Ooh. Drop the promo pic of coming Kendrick interview. Damn, is there a date on it? That becomes the next anticipated moment of this. I don't want to call it a battle anymore, of this whole moment. Wow. Matt said, if Meet the Grams all lies gonna hurt Kendrick's legacy, imagine Hove doing that. Not gonna age well. We caught in the moment right now. Think about it. It could be possible. If he just is totally invalidated, like, oh, you got set up and all this shit. I don't know if it hurts his legacy, but it hurts him in this battle. It definitely hurts him in this battle. And then Drake gets to come out and say, see, I told you so, blah, blah, fuck him. Y'all favorite, y'all have the nerve to even believe any of that shit or shit on me. Then Drake gets to play that position, but we still have questions and we still need answers. Jimmy Hopkins says, does Drake saying something make it an allegation? No arrest, no pictures, no tabloids, no TMZ. Besides, we don't know. We'd give credit to it. Why? Yeah, you got to play both sides objectively. I understand. I fucking understand. Like, Drake made a good point with that. Like, really, as big as of a celebrity I am, like, there's no 1090 Drake shit with this paperwork. There's no pic, there's no proof, there's no, I would have been in jail. It would have been like, really. I feel you. Because if I was in those shoes, I wouldn't want people looking at me for some shit that was never my reputation. Like, wait a minute, all of a sudden I'm not a hard worker. Like, what? Like, all of a sudden I'm not appreciative of my supporters. Like, I 12 years plus. I'm like, what? So I respect, because if I was in the shoes, I wouldn't like that neither. But it's the craftsmanship of Kendrick then still, because it puts Drake in that position where he got to possibly be frustrated and look at niggas like, what? Are y'all serious? It's still the delivery of what Kendrick put together. That's why we still want answers, yo. It's crazy. Kid, what up? I'm too rich to be messing with kids because I would have been caught. Dumbest comeback ever. The rich get away with the most. Ooh. Rich too definitely get away with the most. And a lot. But interesting opinion. I hear you. We're gonna remain objective. Jay Black says fans really gotta stop acting like they know what these guys do and don't do. That's what I'm saying. None of this shit will be proven. They'll still be rich and winning. Relax. We did that. I said that earlier. I was like, yo, we are all hold on, let's chill out. Let's relax, people. Calm the fuck down. You know what I'm saying? I hear you on that one, homie. Saudi Olympian says time capsuling Meet the Grams literally gives me PTSD. That was diabolical, scathing, eerie moment in time. No other track in battle has affected me as hard as that. Dot still up. Yeah, that shit made the room feel dark when I was listening to it. I ain't gonna lie. It's just sinister as fuck. The beat was perfect for it too, and the way he executed the fuck out of that. Steve Holmes 155 says the allegations hurt business for Drake. If true, yeah, that's why these guys need to fight or would fight these allegations, because it's past just who's the better rapper. This is the type of shit that could hurt your reputation, hurt your endorsements, hurt your business, hurt your out, all types of shit, hurt your fan base. Absolutely. They're both going to survive this battle. They're both megastars, but that doesn't mean that there's not an effect. Doesn't mean there's not an effect. Shit, even with Pusha T, did we still see that Adidas rollout? No, we didn't. Right? So, how it look for the public if OVO signed a young female artist to OVO? Stop playing chess, period, 3-0. It's a lot of chess being played. A lot of chess being played. Uncle Nate 3 says, Drake said the info K. Dot got was from clown niggas, then said he and his team leaked the info. Which one is true? Your thoughts? Is that his lyrics? Got it from clown niggas, aka moles? Would that be what he meant? But then say it's weird, man. I don't like the vibe of this song. I don't like the vibe of it. Jimmy Hopkins says, so Drake gravitated to the little white girl and not the young black boy that was also on that show. That's not odd. Oh, y'all coming out with all types of shit. Straight Talk TV speaks out. When you take a diss track and turn it into a club banger and hood anthem and have the op respond with an explanation track as if he's in criminal court, you've now taken your op opponent out his element. Kendrick wins landslide. Damn, there's a lot of truth to what you just said, homie. There's a lot of truth to what Straight Talk just said, and that's what I mean about execution and impact. He got Drake explaining himself. He got Drake on the defensive. He got Drake saying, fuck this shit, I'm out. Jimmy said he told niggas with the key to his city for charity work that he don't go back and plant money trees. Bro been flowering since the jump. Possibly. I don't know what these guys have done for their communities and their people, but all right. Brother Bear says 2 biggest rappers of my generation using rumors with no proof because their egos couldn't handle keeping it rap. They both lost. Not Like Us is a hit though. I respect that, Brother Bear. They both took the gloves off and maybe they didn't need to, or maybe they both didn't like each other from the jump. And maybe that's why, once again, J. Cole said, I'm out. I respect that. I respect that, Brother Bear. Mr. Edwards says, but doesn't the context of what is in each song matter? All of Drake's songs have been small pieces of a big puzzle. His allegations have remained the same, and Kendrick has not refuted any of them. That's why we want this fucking interview. What if Drake fed them the daughter angle to deflect from ugly or legit allegations? The rabbit hole continues. People are going to ask all types of questions unless we get answers, if we ever get them at all. Any interviews these guys do about this battle is going to be mega. To get an interview from either one of these guys is mega. If somebody calls Drake and he says, I want $3 million for this interview, somebody would pay it. Real shit. Ross Emmy 199, appreciate you. Now what if Kendrick drops some type of proof out? Yeah, I really want this interview to be. Honestly, I'm gonna be real. If I was Kendrick, if I didn't have something, because if Kendrick is seeing all it, I mean, if we're seeing all this, Kendrick got to be seeing it too, and so does his team, his marketing team, the machine behind him, the people, his camp, his everybody. So he's got to be seeing. And he knows that Drake is saying that it was given to him, it's all fake and all this type of bullshit. And he's seeing people call into question. You know what I'm saying? He's seeing it. He's got to know it. So for Drake doing an interview from the earlier, you know what I'm saying, comment that, he's about to go on with Peter Rosenberg. For him to even take an interview right now, I think is a statement. To allow yourself to be questioned instead of just sit behind a microphone and be able to just talk in one direction without anything coming back in your direction with any questions. Just talk in one direction to that microphone of your narratives and your lyrics. To allow yourself to be interviewed is a solid statement, but he must be asked the questions. He must be asked those questions. Late Night Crew says, in battle rap, doesn't the truth mean a lot? Doesn't it have to be facts? So the first answer is, does the truth mean a lot? It absolutely does. And it can change the impact of a battle, a bar, a round. Doesn't there have to be facts? Do you watch battle rap? They're all murderers, right? They're all rich, right? They all will punch you in your face right now on stage, right? They all got the baddest woman, right? What? Facts? Where? Who? Who's got all facts in a rounds? Who? What rapper? Show them to me. Show me the rapper that's never fabricated nothing and told 100% facts and truth. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? And no disrespect, I'll just pull a name like Chilla Jones. Chilla Jones has the reputation of being the best schemer of all time, one of the best pens and writers of all time. He got all this gangster lyrics. Y'all believe that Chilla Jones is a gangster? Like, what are we talking about facts? There's no facts like that. You think the percentage of facts in the rounds of all battle rap is over 50%? You better go rewatch all the battles that you love and figure out what's what, or just get looped in with real reality. You ever hear of smoke and mirrors? You ever hear of like image? You ever hear about entertainment? Shit, the WWF when I was a kid had me thinking it was real. Are you serious? Dylon Nino, opinion on Drake bringing up Millie Bobby Brown when Kendrick said no names. Like Kendrick could have talked about the 17-year-old Drake kissed on stage. Could have, would have, should have. I don't know how much that really plays into making something true or not. There's probably a lot of angles on the table that people could have said it and maybe could not or should not have said. Like it's, I don't know. I don't know how to interpret that, homie. Jay Murray, gifted a rare breed membership. I appreciate that, Jay Murray. Thank you for that. Appreciate that. Rob L says, as an unbiased Drake fan, R1 or round one push-ups versus Euphoria, dot slight edge. Round two, 616 versus Family Matters, Drake clear. Round three, Meet the Grams versus Heart Part 6, dot clear. 2-1 dot so far. Everybody even puts the rounds together differently. You know how you put all the there's no rules to this shit. There's none. But the impact and the overall vibe and consensus will still be created out there in public opinion in the world of hip hop. So it just is what it is. It's almost midnight. We're an hour and 40 in. Let me go back to the stream real quick on Chrome. I wonder how close we are to the main event of that. I'm going to try to stay up for that, but I'm not coming back on the stream. I'm tired, y'all. I feel like this is a frustrated moment right now. I feel like we probably even getting frustrated at each other. Some of us is tired. Some of us is probably feeling a little odd because it seems like it might be done now. Like Drake seemed to have like said, I'm good in this track. So I think there's a lot of mixed vibes right now. Let's get a good night's sleep. We'll be back tomorrow to follow up on new talk, new revelations, new vibes. Let's all get a good night's sleep and just come back tomorrow and continue to figure out where we stand on this shit. Are we ending it? Are we over? Are we ready to declare a winner? Do we want to wait for interviews? Do we want more music? It's a lot right now, yo. Let's get a good night's sleep. But the energy of this track right here for me, I think he rebutted a couple things. I think he made some real good points. But the vibe of it seemed to be, for lack of better words, too defensive. I don't want to say defeated, just too defensive. To be continued, y'all. Let's get some rest. Yeah, damn, it's bugged out.